Audio okay? Audio clear? Yeah. Okay, let's get started. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnur Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Vasudevasutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshiniim Bhagavatiim Ashtadashaധ്യായിനീം अम्ब त्वामनुसन्तदामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे फुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोपला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा कर्णे अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैः रणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थखण्डोत्कटम् दानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथासम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः Yeah, welcome all. We have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and we are in the third chapter. We completed up to ninth chapter. Sorry, up to ninth verse. Yeah. So in the last class, we'll just do a small brief on the ninth verse, and then we'll continue. Yajñarthat karmanonyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangas samachara. Hey Kaunteya, Arjuna, yajñarthat anyatra karmanaha karma bandhanaha. Any action, any work that we do which is not as yajna is going to have this bandham. We will have karma bandham. In the second verse, Bhagavan clearly defines what is yajnam. Tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. Mukta sangha samachara. That is, you stay disinterested. Asangaha. Okay? You stay disinterested in the result of it, and also don't be possessive of the objects. When you do this, tadartham karma kaunteya. When you do any karma without getting attached to the result of it, that is yajnam. So this is the clear definition of yajnam. See, many of these discussions here, yajnam is defined as yagas, yajnas, homas, etc. But that is also included. See, that also, whenever we do that yajnam, we always say, idam na mama, it's not mine, right? So with that attitude, that also included in all our actions. It doesn't matter whatever job we are, wherever we are, any work that we do, any action that we do, then there we have to be mukta sangaha, right? That is what. So those who are in videos, please kindly switch on the videos if possible. If possible, okay, no issues. If not possible, it's fine. So this is yajnarthad. Yajnarthad, when is done as a yajnam, then it is will not cause samsara bandham. But whenever we do the karma with an attachment to the result of it, then what will happen is karma vasana increases. From one karma leads to another, and then that leads to another and another, etc. So that is the meaning of this verse. So here it is the definition of yajnam. Now we'll move to the next one. See, even in Vedas, whatever the yajnam, danam, all the danam, let it be tapas, all that, even those karmas also to be done as yajnam. Yajnam means here, yajnam means not attachment to the result of it, not being possessive. This is me and this is mine. Without that attitude, any karma that you do, it will not cause any karma bandham. It will not cause any dukkham, right? It will not cause any of this bandham. So that is what is the definition of yajna. So whenever you hear yajna word, the should not come into the mind that all the homam and other things, that also is included in our all swadharmam, right? We'll go to the next one, 10th. Sahayajna praja srishtva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishyadvamesha vostvishtakamathuk. It's a beautiful verse where how the srishti done by Brahma is explained here. At the beginning of creation, right, Prajapati created human beings, and along with human beings, yajna karmas are also created. Okay, use these yajna karma and then become prosperous and enjoy. This is the meaning of that. So here, at the beginning of creation, Pura Prajapati, Brahma. Prajapati means Brahma, who's a srashta of this whole universe, right? Brahma, Saha Yajnaha Praja Srishtva. See, he created all human beings. It's not on one or two, three particular sectors or anything. Okay, it's not sectors. So he created all human beings. Then, along with that, he created karmas also. The karmas are also created along with that. Swadharmams are created for as per the individual's varna, ashrama positions. As per his position in life, karmas are also created, but these karmas are created as yajnam. Here again, saha yajnaha praja srishtva purovacha prajapatihi. Right? This is how we have to understand it. Anena, with this yajna karmas, that is with all the swadharmam as yajnam, okay, prasavishwadhvam, e prasavishwadhvam, you become prosperous. You become prosperous. Vaha ishtakama duk astu. Let it uh, fulfill all your desires. Okay, let it fulfill all your desires. How? Let it see. That is automatically you will be happy. We all will be happy. So Bhagavan Prajapati, he created this universe along with the Prajaha created human beings along with Yajna karmas. So you do your karmas as Yajnam. Okay, when we do our karmas as Yajnam, Swadharmam is done, then you become prosperous through that and you be happy. This is the meaning of this verse. See why this is why I am specifically I am saying all human beings, because some commentaries it is I think restricted to only the Brahmanas, Vaishyas, and Kshatriyas. So that is why it is not that. It is all human beings. So when you read in other way any other commentary, please include, because see Bhagavad Gita is for everyone. It is not for any particular type or sector or nothing. It is for all human beings. So this, since Bhagavad Gita is for all, Brahma created everyone along with all yajna, all karmas, all swadharmas. So what he means is that all karmas to be done as swadharmam, that swadharmam to be done as yajnam. That is why saha yajnaha, saha yajnaha praja srishtva purovacha prajapati. See, in this ninth chapter, 32nd verse. Okay, so I'll just take that one, what it says. Ninth chapter, 32nd verse says, Mam hi partha vyapashritya ye bisyuh papayonayaha striyo vaishyas tadha shudraha tepi yanti param gatim. Anyone, okay, ladies or any Shudraha or Brahmanaha, Vaishya, there is no discrimination. Anyone who Ananya Chindaya, that is without thinking, other than Bhagavan, here nothing else is there. Anyone who is in that path, Param Gatim Yanti Hi. And we will explain this when we come there, but this is just reference here. So this is one reference given in one book, one which I am following. So that is why I took this one. So this is the base of when we say Prajaha, all of them. And one more quote is there, 18th chapter, 46th verse. See why I'm saying you can just note down this. Later you can you can cross verify this, and also you can read the commentary on that. That is why I am giving cross reference. You can note down, even if we are not going deep into that verse. It's just a reference only. Forty-sixth. 46th. Yatah प्रवृत्तिभिर्भूतानां येन सर्वमिदं ततं स्वकर्मणा तमभ्यर्च्य सिद्धिं विन्दति मानवः. Okay, I'm not explaining that. We will continue here only. So this is also one verse. Through these verses, it is very clear that when we say prajaha, all human beings, okay, all human beings, and yeah, when these karmas are done as yajnam, then there will be a question, no? Then if that is the case, then why every karmas have got certain results are prescribed? Phalam is prescribed, right? Phalam is prescribed. Suppose you do this particular yaga or you do particular this one, you will get this. All these are prescribed. That is okay. That is not a problem, right? When you do when you do an action, there will be some result, and if that result is prescribed, that is fine. That is, there is nothing wrong in prescribing a phalam. But who told us to be adamant? Who told us that you have to be adamant of that result only? That is what is the problem. See, results are prescribed. See, suppose you do a swayamvara puja, okay, in a temple, you do a swayamvara puja. My daughter or my son should get married within 6 months, and you do a puja. You do that, but leave the result whether that will happen within 6 months or 7 months or 1 year. That you leave it to God. That you leave to whatever it happens. Why you have to be adamant? That is a problem. It doesn't mean that okay, the marriage will not happen or anything. Marriage will happen. That is, but don't be so adamant about it. That is what he says. Suppose Satru Samhara Puja. I don't know why that puja itself is there. Who is the Satru? I don't know. But in some temples you will find Satru Samhara Puja, 1001 rupees. And both the Shatrus, both of them will go and do this puja. I don't know who will Bhagavan will favor. No idea. So this Shatru Samhara Puja, there also, okay, you do it, but don't expect that something will happen. We don't know which Shatru will get destroyed, right? So we don't know. So that is why this is what is the point. The point is, don't be adamant of the result. That's all. There can be phalam given. Even every sloka, every mantra has got a phalam also. There is a phalam there. That doesn't mean Phalasruti is there. In Vishnu Sahasranam also there is a Phalasruti. But in that Phalasruti, if you listen carefully, we will know that the Phalasruti is all leading towards moksham only. No Phalasruti will lead you to some material benefits of the proper stotras and the other mantras. Okay, all the Vedas, etc. Whatever phalam is given, it will all lead to moksham only. But in between, we take something. Say like for Chamakam. Today only morning, somebody was asking what is Chamakam and Sri Rudram. What is this Chamakam? Chamakam, in Chamakam, it is all about 330 or 343 material things are being asked for. All material thing, many material thing other than Shama also is there, right? Sanchame, Mayaschame, Priyamchame, Nukamashamcha, for starting. The control of the mind, the control of the sense organ, everything is there in that. Along with that, materials also is there. Urchame, Sunratachame, Payaschame, Rasaschame, everything is being asked. For what purpose? It is for, see, as why we are asking is, as a, it is our Grihastha Dharma. What is a Grihastha Dharma? Grihastha Dharma, Grihasthan is the one who is taking care of brahmacharis, who is taking care of sannyasas, who is taking care of vanaprastha also. Who else will give? So for that purpose, also for doing Panchamaha Yajnam, right? So to do this Panchamaha Yajnam, only grihasthas can do. So for that, through giving it, why we have to acquire and give? See, this getting this material things is there in each one of us as karma vasana. See, now we are ready to open the lock. The number lock, which I told you earlier, all the numbers should match, then only the lock will open. Now we are ready. We are slowly converging. We are slowly cornering the numbers. We have karma vasana in us, right? Because of that karma vasana only we have embodied here. We have come to this world. So this karma vasana, we have to get rid of it. How to get rid of karma vasana? Only by doing karma without getting attached to the result. And what are the karmas? Swadharmam. What is Swadharmam? Inside the Swadharmam, Panchamahayajna, also Panchamahayajna is what we have to do. And in this Panchamahayajna, when it expands slowly, 24 hours, we will be doing Panchamahayajna. So initially, it will be only a little bit, and then we slowly expand it. So that this Panchamahayajnam is what is our purpose of life. To do that Panchamahayajnam, we are getting things by doing karmas as yajnam. And by doing this, that the process of doing the Panchamaha Yajnam, for that, with all the material things that we get through doing our Swadharma, is the life. And this life will be beautiful. This life will get you everything in life. And what is everything? Everything means everything with Shanti, right? With the Shanti, with a very samatvam, right? With a very steady mind, undisturbed mind, we will be leading our life. That is what here this verse, 10th verse. It's a beautiful verse. Sahayajñah praja srishtva purovacha prajapatihi anena prasavishyadvameshavostishtakamathuk. This is what Brahma. So Brahma created, Prajapati created everyone. Along with that, yajna karmas created karmas as yajna. So everyone in the society, see, be very careful. Everyone in the society is doing their swadharmam, and while doing the swadharmam, it has to be done without getting attached to the result, right? Without getting attached to the result means me and mine should not be there. That is what it is. Nothing for me and myself, but everything for others. When we do that, in that process, right? In while doing the process, as a byproduct, when we do, we will get phalams of that karma, right? That phalams are there for every. Suppose I am sitting here. If I get up, my position from sitting, it will become standing. That is for sure. Is it not? So like that, every action that we do, every physical action we do will have a result, right? That will have a result. There is no doubt about it. It is prescribed. The results are prescribed. But don't be adamant about it, right? Not that I am able to get up from here and then standing at this age. Maybe at the age of 90, I try to get up. It will not become standing position at all. That is what is mean by don't get attached to the result. You try to get up even at 90 or 95, fine, but you may not get up. That clarity must be there. That is what is meant by the results are prescribed. We try to get up, you will get up, but it is not necessary. It is not that you have to be 100% sure that it will happen. That is what is mean by yajnam. Apply this in day to day, all your actions in life. This is what it is. Simple as that. Right? By doing your swadharma, right? Ishtakamadugu, you get whatever you, all your desires also will be fulfilled, and you will have a very peaceful life. Okay, now we'll go to the 11th verse. Devan bha. See, what I request you all is, you when you read any of these verses, what you read the commentary, sit and think in our own understanding. Please sit and think and try to work it out, how it is affecting me, or how this is relevant to me. That is very important, right? That is very important. That is how we have to understand this. Whether have I understood what it says when we say sahayajñah prajasrishtva purovaja. Okay, this is what it is. Like that, you connect everything into own life. 11th verse. Devan bhavayatanena te deva bhavayantu vaha parasparam bhavayantaha shreyah paramavapsyatha. Anena, by doing this way of karmanushtanam, this way of leading life, devan bhavayata, by fostering through sacrifice, let them also make you happy. By mutual fostering, you will attain highest good. That is what the meaning in one commentary. By doing these karmas as yajnam, by doing your this swadharma, you please the gods. Okay, you please the gods. We'll discuss little more about this devata. What is this devata sankalpam, etc. And those devas make you also happy. Parasparam bhavayantaha, by mutually respecting and nourishing each other, you will reach param sreyaha avapsyatha. Right? You will get to a very sreshta position. That is, you will be prosperous and happy. This is what the word's meaning. See, initially it will be very difficult to think. It is very difficult to think of only Parabrahmam is there, only Akhanda Bodham is there, only universal conscious is there. If you start telling someone directly in the first place, it will be very difficult. It's not that easy to really get that into the head initially. So what we do is we start thinking little bit, little by little, right? Like, okay, so we see the sun. We see the sun. When we see the sun, we know that sun is a god, sun god. Why we are respecting sun as god? Because without the sun, without the light, without the heat or energy, the earth cannot survive. The plants cannot make food, right? So, and without air, we will not survive. So air is also god. Without water, nothing will survive. So we know that water is also god. So we have to think. This is upasana. When you think about this, when you realize the importance of uh, water, air, sun, space. Space is where everything else is in space. Is it not? See, when we do this upasana in us, we automatically have some reverence or respect or gratitude towards these real things. Is it not? Think about it. Is it not true that they say they are so important in our lives? Same way, when we eat our food, when the food automatically, some food is converted into blood, the same food, right? Suppose you eat rice and dal, the same rice and dal is becoming hair, the same rice and dal becoming nails, it also becoming eyes, eyebrows, right? The teeth, the heart, the blood, and everything, the same rice and dal only. We are not eating separate one type of food for hair and little bit for the nail, etc. Is it tail? Yeah, tail. So like that, wow, the same food is becoming all our body parts. Is it not? Then who is doing this? That is why in our Lagunyasam it is there. Prajanane Brahma tishtadu Padayor Vishnustishtadu. Prajanane Brahma tishtadu. Where in the reproduction or there who is sitting? Prajapati. Prajanane Brahma. Brahma tishtadu. Prajanane Brahma tishtadu. Padayor Vishnu tishtadu. Vishnu is sitting in the legs. Hastayor Haras tishtadu. Bahvor Indras tishtadu. Indra is sitting on the bahu. Right? बाह्वोरिन्द्रस्तिष्ठदु हृदये शिवस्थिष्ठदु कंठे वसवस्तिष्ठन्तु वक्त्रे सरस्वती तिष्ठदु नासिकयोर्वायुस्तिष्ठदु नयनयोश्चन्द्रादित्यौ तिष्ठेताम् कर्णयोरश्विनौ तिष्ठेताम् ललाटे रुद्रास्तिष्ठन्तु मूर्ध्नि आदित्यास्तिष्ठन्तु शिरसि महादेवस्तिष्ठतु शिखायां वामदेवस्तिष्ठतु पृष्ठे पिनाकी तिष्ठतु पुरतः शूली तिष्ठतु पार्श्वयो शिवाशङ्करौ तिष्ठेताम् right sarvato vayustishtatu tato bahis sarvato agnirjwala mala parivratastishtatu sarve shwangeshu sarva devata yadhastanam tishtantu. So this mantra, this is Vedas. This is, we are having this devata sankalpa, right? This is the devata. We are thinking of various gods initially, slowly, to really understand that they are the reasons for our. We know that I am not doing. If I start doing, I put the rice and dal in the night and then I put some machine here and then start working a whole night, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Nothing will convert into blood. Nothing will convert into hair, etc. Right? There is all someone who is working there. Someone who is working the same way. Suppose I think that air is so you see a dead body or something like that. This is so useless. We put it and we throw and then we burn it, right? But you think of this air. Without this air, nothing, no life is possible without air. When we say no air is possible, no, without air, no life is possible, we see we are living and we think the air does not have life. Isn't it stupid? And we are doing puja to the same air. When we say we do pujas to this air, some people say it is superstitious. Is it not? They are superstitious. This is a real thing which we are talking about. Without air, there is no life is possible. And we say there is no life in air. It is a jada vastu. Is it not that thought superstitious? That is what it is. If we think that the air, the water, the fire, without which nothing is possible, right? That is what we are having this respect and gratitude and doing pujas, etc. This is what we are doing, these pujas. So these pujas, when we do, that is not superstitious. That is not superstitious. That is the real thing. It is not antha vishwasam. That is the real vishwasam. So when we start doing this, slowly we understand that there has to be something which is controlling all these devatas. There has to be someone who is controlling all these devatas. That is expressed in Vedas. Bhishasmadvatah pavate bhishote ti suryaha bhishasmadagnischendrascha mrityurdhavati panchama iti. Bhishasmad Dvataha Pavate. This Vataha, this air is doing its job because of the fear of Brahman. See, it's a poetic expression of fear, etc. They just do their job. They are not afraid of anyone. But this is what this expression. Bhishasmad Dvataha Pavate. Bhishote di Suryaha. Right? Out of fear only Suryaha, the sun also is doing its job. You see, just go to the terrace and then look up and see the sun. When you see the sun, what is happening here? Why is it that we are rotating like this and the sun is doing rotating all over the place? Why? For what? What is it? What is it that is happening here? So, Bhishode di Suryaha, Bhishasmad Agnischendrascha, Agni, Indra, everyone is doing their job out of fear. Even Mrityurdha, we are all afraid and running away from Mrityu, but Mrityu Dhavati because of Brahman. Mrityurdhavati Panchama iti. Right? So this is what is Veda. So like that. So initially we have the reverence and the respect for the prapancha shaktis, right? And then when we please them. Why? How do we please them? By not polluting them. If it is air, water, plants, trees, etc., we shouldn't do damage to them. We shouldn't do any damage to the environment. That is what is by not that you do. Suppose people are there who go for just even 100 meters distance, you get a matchbox, but they take a scooter. 100 meters distance, you can buy a matchbox. To buy a matchbox, they take a car. Even COVID times, I have found that somebody was caught. A car was he had taken car, and then for what? Buying a cigarette or something. That person, and he was caught and then put behind the bars for some time. Sometimes it has happened during COVID time. So this is what we are. We have no respect for this environment, for small things, wasting water, wasting food, and so many other things. So this is what bhavayantaha. We respect them. We respect them by taking proper actions. Okay. Even see in our scriptures, before you cut a tree, we do a puja to the tree. Even before you dig suppose you are constructing a house, bhumi puja is required, because we are going to do a lot of things on the bhumi. So that sort of attitude we had. This is not superstitious. We have that respect in us. We have that respect for this. Even we say that in my childhood and all, my mother and they used to say, don't walk like this, dum 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 dum, like that. It is so painful to the Bhuma Devi. Walk slowly. That is what it is. Even before you put your leg down, you take permission. Bhuma Devi. There is some sloga. I don't know the sloga, but there is some sloga. Karagre Vasadi, some sloga is there. So there are so many things in our scriptures is told. It is for develop. Sorry, sir. Please. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Fantastic. See, this is how we have developed the parasparam bhavayandaha. When we do nourish, when we foster them, they will also do the same thing, is it not? If we don't cut trees, if you don't pollute the air, etc., they will also do give the same sort of respect for us also. They will nourish us. Parasparam bhavayantaha. What is it sentence? Shreyah paramavapsyatha. Bhagavan Krishna has told this. So this is not superstitious. Then we will go to the 12th verse. Ishtan bhogan hi vo deva dasyante yajna bhavitaha tair dattana pradayebhyo yo bhunkte stena eva saha. Yajne bhavitaha devaha vaha ishtan bhogan dasyante hi. See, whether we respect them, whether we do tali to them or not, they do their job. Right? Whether we do namaskaram to Surya Bhagavan or not, Surya Bhagavan is there ready next day morning, doing his job. Right? They all are doing their karmas as yajnam without expecting anything, whether we abuse them, whether we respect them, whatever we do, they will do whatever they are supposed to do. That is why they are devas. So these devas, yajna bhavitaha devaha. So they do all their karma as yajnam. Vayu, Agni, Mrityu, Suryan, Mrityu, see, Mrityu also. If not, you imagine the condition of this world if Mrityu is not doing its job. Yajna bhavitaha devaha vaha ishtan bhogan dasyante hi. They are giving whatever is necessary. What is necessary for us? Air. For our life, the first thing is air. Water. Is it not? It is available. Water is available. Air is available here. Just like that. Free. Ishtan bhogan dasyante hi. Yaha taihi dattan. That is, whatever they are giving us, ebhyaha apradaya bhungte saha stena evacha. If we don't return by at least doing a namaskaram to them, stena evacha, we are thieves. Stena. I don't think Bhagavan can use any other bad word. This is the worst bad word. Saha stena eva. Stena eva. He is a thief. One who enjoys things and don't show any gratitude is stena eva. See here, if we remember Taittiriya Upanishad, we know that the Samhitopasana. In Samhitopasana, we said Adhilokam Adhijyaudisham Adhividyam Adhiprajam Adhyatmam Tamahasagam Hita Itya Athadilokam Prithvi Purvarupam. Prithvi Purvarupam. See, Samhita is connection between two words, right? That is Samhita. So when it is connected, Prithvi Purvarupam, Aditya Uttara Rupam, Akasha. Aditya Uttara Rupam. I mean, after Aditya, that is sun and Prithvi. And what is it connecting? Aditya Uttara Rupam, Akashaha Sandhihi. Vayuhu Sandha, Akasham. The space is the connection. That is, in space, both the earth and Aditya, sun is staying, and space is giving. So without space, these two cannot exist, right? So the earth and the sun have to depend on the space. Vayuhu Sandhanam. What is it? This is connecting between these two. Vayuhu. Vayu Sandhanam. Ityadhilokam. So this one example he gave. One example the rishis gave us. Then we can connect it to everything. Is it not? I am connect. Suppose without my mother and father, I cannot be here. So I have dependence on my father and mother. Right? The same way, without my wife, I will not get food in the right time. So like that, the children or the my friends, see, without the teachers in the school or college, etc., how is it possible that I am here like this? So everyone is depending something or other with the other. So like that, the connection is there. Somehow or other, we are related. Somehow or other, we are related. Is it not? See, you go to some marriage, you go. I have seen this many times. Go to a marriage, two people will be sitting. Where are you from? I am from Palakkad. Where are you from? I am from Trivandrum. Oh, you are from Trivandrum? I am from Palakkad. Okay, fine. Okay, my uncle's daughter's fine. But this one is that one. That okay. Is it? Is it? Yeah. We are related. So these two people who have never met for the last 50 years, suddenly they meet and then they found that they are related. Is it not? If this can happen between Palakkad and Trivandrum, why it can happen from Palakkad to Kashmir? Is it not? Only difference is they will have to talk for maybe a day. One day they will have to discuss, then their father, their forefather, like that, if they discuss. And if suppose somebody sitting here and then somebody who is in American, if they talk for maybe a month, they will find a relation. In a marriage, maybe in half an hour they found a relation. So somebody here and somebody from other place, they will definitely find a relation between them. So like that, we are all somehow or other. If you discuss for Bhagavad Gita for a year or so, we will find that we are all related to Brahma, Prajapati. We will find proper connection, Gotra, that all that if you connect, oh, this Gotra, that Gotra, okay, where it come from, this. So like that, what I mean to see, the point is, everyone, each of us cannot be independently alive or stay or survive. Right? This clear understanding must be there in us. So we should have the love and affection towards everything around us. So when this is the case, how come we cannot see the panchabhutas, the big elements, right? Space, air, fire, water, earth. These are the pancha mahabhutas. And this body is made of these five elements only with various proportions. And why we can't do, why we can't respect them? Why don't we give it back? What do you mean by give it back? Give it back is whatever you have obtained from this world, whatever you have received from this world as emotional stability, or your physical stability, or whatever you are. I hope I conveyed it. Whatever we are is only because of everything around us. When everything around us is the reason for my being here, it is my duty to give it back. It is my duty to give it back in whichever way possible, whatever way possible. This is what is being giving it back. This is what is giving. When we don't give it back, he is tena eva. He is a thief. I didn't say, Bhagavan said. Ishtan bhogan hi wo devaha dasyante yajna bhavitaha tair dattana pradayebhyo yo bhunkte stena eva saha yajna bhavitaha devaha. So in one commentary is that it's like if we do that, it is like a cat drinking its milk with the eyes closed. Nobody is watching us. Anyone who has cat, don't get angry with me. It is just an expression. Anyone who close his eyes and then drink this milk like a cat is thinking that nobody is watching him. So stena evacha. Then when we do this, when we do our karmas with this notion that giving it back with a reverence, with a respect and gratitude towards the things around us. See, this also is same as yajnam only. This also is a karma yogam. We are discussing karma yogam. This, when we do this, our desire, our getting attached to the things, the materials and things like that will slowly reduce. It will reduce, and then we will have a shanti. We will have a steadiness of the mind throughout 24 hours. We will not have any problem with anything here. That is the process. We'll go to 13. One more slogam we'll do today. Yajnashishtashinas santo muchyante sarvakilbishaihi bhunchate te tvagam papa ye pachantyatmakaranat. Ye pachanti atmakaranat. Yajnashishtasinaha santaha sarva kilbishaihi muchyante. Yajnasishtashinaha santaha. Santaha means good people, or those who are after the truth, those who are in the spiritual path, or the spiritual seekers, or the people who want to be self-realized or God-realized. These people, santaha yajnasishtashinaha. When they do their karma as yajnam, whatever phalam they get out of it, as we discussed earlier, there will be phalam for all the karmas we do, right? So whatever be the phalam, whatever it may be, when we perform it as a yajnam, whatever it is, whether it is dukkham or sugam and dukkham, it is just a notion. Remember that sukham and dukkham is a notion. So when it is affecting as a dukkham, we have not realized it. That's all. That is why it is causing us a pain. When that emotional, not physical pain, I am not talking about physical pain, mental pain. The second one, as Sri Buddha said that in Buddhism they say there are two arrows. Okay, the first arrow nobody can stop. The first arrow is the physical pain. The second arrow, the emotional pain, we will take care of it. That is what is Buddhism. Second one is emotional one. The first one is bound to happen. The physical things will happen. There is no question about it. So that one, and the second one is the pain, the mental, emotional pain. That is being taken care by the philosophy. So that is why this here yajnasishtashinaha, I deviated. So yajnasishtashinaha santaha, when we perform all our actions as yajnam, whatever phalam we get out of it, santaha sarva kilbishaihi muchyante, they transcend all karma vasanas. They get released from the karma vasanas. Then what is next? Ye atmakaranat pachanti. Okay, here atmakaranat means selfish. One who is being selfish. Atmakaranat pachanti. Te papaha tu agam bhunjate. Te, those people, they papaha means they sinful people, sinners. They call, Bhagavan says they are sinners. Atmakaranadu. So whoever is doing their karma for his personal selfish motive, they are called papis. So the papi means, don't think somebody who is stabbing someone. That is not the only papi. Or somebody is hurting others. Or somebody is telling bad words to someone. They are not only they are papis. Papi means anyone who is doing anything for he and himself only. He is a papi. So Bhagavan is very harsh here. Te papa hatu agam bunjate. How agam? Agam bunjate means they they eat what? Karma phalam as papam. How? When we do one karma with a definite result for myself and me and myself, when we get it, we start with the next one, and then that one, another one. So the karma vasana increases, for doing more karma, right? In Malayalam there is a pattu labhichala noorinu daham noorine ayiram akan moham. When you get 10, you want to make it 100. When you get 100, you want to make it 1,000. Like that it goes. There is no end to this asha. Hey, one beautiful story I remember. Swami Paramahamsar. This is stories like this. A person who is very thirsty and tired, and is very hot sun, like a desert. He had only a little bit of breakfast in the morning, and then he's walking and walking. He's tired, sweating, and his stomach has already gone like this. Okay, and tired, and then like that he was walking and walking. I think he's looking up, and then he was looking for some shade. At far he saw a tree. So this person very happily started walking fast, and then he went under the tree. And when he was under the tree, he was laid down there, very happy. At least he got a shade, for after so many hours of walking, etc. He got there like that. Then he said that, oh, if only I get a soft mattress, how nice it would be. He didn't realize that that tree was a kalpaka vriksham. He did not know that. It will give whatever you ask, it will give. But this guy doesn't know. So he just wished Then immediately after a few seconds, he realized that he is actually laying down on a very soft bed. Ah, very nice. Then he thought, after a few moments of enjoying there, how, if only if somebody is there to press my legs, because I have been walking so long, my legs are you know tired. If only somebody is there. Suddenly he saw that somebody is pressing his legs. He opened his eyes, saw that a beautiful girl was pressing his legs, much more beautiful than even Rati Devi. Then, oh my God, fantastic. And then suddenly he realized that he had only little breakfast in the morning. Then he thought, oh, I did not have food in the morning. If only I had some food, nice food, if I had 2 glasses of hot milk and 4 Kerala bananas, the long ones, Nendrangai, Nendram. Oh, fantastic! He had his 4 bananas and the milk and all that. Oh, very happy, very happy. Then he thought, now what else? No, he had a beautiful mattress and somebody to press his legs. He had his food also. Then suddenly he looked. Nobody is there. Only he is there alone. Oh my God, I am alone here. Nobody is there. If some tiger or lion comes, I'll be finished. That's all. Next moment, his head was in a tiger's mouth. So this is our life. From one desire, we work for it, we get it. Again, we do like a kalpagavrsham. The world gives one after the other everything without realizing that we are entering to that place of the mouth of a tiger or a lion, without realizing these desires one after the other is one day going to get us so hard that that is the time when we look back. What is it happening? What is it happening? What is my true nature? Then the self realization process starts. Till the time we don't realize it. So this is what it is. Yajnasishtashinaha santo muchyante sarvakilbishaihi bhunjate te twagam papa ye pachanti atmakaranat. See, one more point I want to make. I think we have already 12. Just about 2-3 minutes. Okay, we'll finish it. If someone, if someone who is not doing, if they start doing their swadharma with a lot of attachment, what will happen is, if we do our karma with attachment, with lot of attachment, we end up doing adharma. We will definitely end up doing adharma if we do it with attachment. You take it with our own. Suppose my son or my daughter, or my parents or my brothers sisters, if they do something wrong, right? If I am attached to them, not love is different, attached to them, I will end up doing wrong thing. Definitely I will end up wrong thing. Everyone will end up. So the we will become partial, we will become biased and end up doing the wrong thing, really doing wrong thing. We will end up because of attachment. One example I will tell you, this is real happened. A lady, who is this lady was very much attached to the street dog and a puppy, or one street dog. So normally, and a puppy, and that has a very small puppy also. This real happened. Okay, so one incident. Then that lady was so much attached. That lady was giving food, every day, and with a lot of love and affection used to fit. There is nothing wrong in it. We all should do it. And the dog and the puppy was roaming around freely in that street. Then the puppy became 3 or 4 months old. So in 3 months, 4 months old, the puppy is very, very naughty. Okay, so this puppy was damaging scooter covers, etc. Then what happened is that the people around them, they got angry. They got angry, and they found out that this who is feeding this dog. Oh, this person, this lady is feeding the dog. They started having a little bit of intolerance or hatred or that sort of thing against the lady, and they started telling her, no, no, you should not feed the dog, that is the reason why it is doing. So after hearing morning, evening, day in, day out, same thing this lady is hearing. So whenever they say about this puppy, this lady became puppy. Whenever, see, naturally, that is why we are, suppose somebody is telling bad about my father, why I am getting angry? Because I become my father. Is it not? We become that. Suppose my sofa is damaged by a child, we get angry because it's not my sofa, I become sofa. That is why I am getting angry. Otherwise, why should I get angry? Suppose somebody came, okay, a child came to my home, and then by somehow that coffee or something or a coke spilled, or something spilled on that sofa. Uh, doesn't know anything, no manners. We get angry towards the child. Why? She actually, the child did not do anything to me. The child did something to the sofa, but I am getting angry because I became sofa. That is the only reason. So, like that, this lady became the puppy, and what she did is she couldn't tolerate anything more. So she managed to get to someone and then got this puppy some 3 or 4 kilometers away from the child's mother. This is what will happen because of attachment. If she had left just like that, it's a God's children, it's a God's puppy, it's a God's puppy's mother. Nobody would dare do anything. They others will not dare. That is why they are telling this lady. Now, this lady, because of that attachment, this verse, Bunjade te twagam papa ye pachanti atmakaranat papa agam bhujande, in the form of karma phalam. Now, this lady, whoever did it, that removed the child from the mother, will always have that feeling. I did the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. This is papam bhunjade. Agam bhunjade. This is what agam. This is the papam. Doing, end up doing a wrong thing because of attachment. We take our own lives, we will find that if we are attached to someone and then if we don't do the right thing, see, in us, the right thing, what to do, the right thing, there is God in us will tell us, the Bhagavan will tell us, this is the right thing, this is the wrong thing. But we end up doing the wrong thing because of our karma vasana, because of our attachment. We don't go straight. We don't go straight only and only because of this karma vasana. We will discuss, we have more points on this, we'll discuss in the next class. Okay. Om purnamadah purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnamevadishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Hari Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you.